Scary Harry 22. Our top story is the developing one coming from LCS 100 Thieves. Longtime running top laner Ssumday, who spent the last split playing top laner for Evil Genius, has now reached an agreement to return to his place of home with 100 Thieves. This marks the second stint for Ssumday's return to 100 Thieves, as he previously was their top laner from November 2017 to November 2022. That's 5 years, and in the terms of esports, that's a long time. Alright, news anchor aside, let's talk about this. Ssumday returning to 100 Thieves. Like I said, he was there for 5 years, which, I mean, really, in esports, have you ever heard of that before? Unless your name is Faker? Probably not, especially the LCS. Anyway, I'm a little concerned because if you remember my video I made about Evil Geniuses, I did say that getting rid of Ssumday was the best option if you wanted to improve Evil Geniuses, just because the synergy didn't work, and coming off of his performance with 100 Thieves, he really looked like someone who was just an out of sorts while he was on Evil Geniuses. So hopefully he can get back on 100 Thieves, compete nicely, get back in the routine of things, and go back to the Ssumday that we all have come to know. So let's talk about what this means for the rest of the team. Now, unfortunately, that means Tenacity is probably not going to be on the roster coming into summer split. Now, if you watched my video about 100 Thieves, I talked about how Tenacity really kind of got to hide away from all the blame and all the misfortune that 100 Thieves had, because the team was full of Double Lift and Bjergsen and these older players. But Tenacity really struggled, and I'm glad to see 100 Thieves get a better top laner as of now. But I hope Tenacity doesn't lose, a lot of courage and a lot of motivation, right? Like, he was a decent player and he did really well in Academy. Just seems like maybe that jump from Academy to Pro was a little bit tougher than he or other people might have expected. I'd like to see him stay with 100 Thieves because Ssumday's not going to play forever, and Tenacity is a young top laner. It's just a matter of contracts and if he's going to stay in the bot lane. As far as the rest of the roster, it looks pretty much good, except for the mid laner. We still have no idea who's going to replace Bjergsen, but honestly, it really could be any average mid laner, and it would have been better than Spring Split. I'm not saying Bjergsen played bad. I'm just saying take this one split aside. He played just about average, but I'm interested to see what 100 Thieves can complete their roster with, especially with all the talk recently coming from 100 Thieves. Nadeshot specifically, where we made that video the other day, and he's kind of been someone who's been down on esports in North America, or League of Legends in North America, I should say. But what do you guys think? Do you think it's a good move? Is it a positive move? And do you think Ssumday will be Evil Genius Ssumday, or do you think he will be previous 100 Thieves Ssumday? Make sure to comment down below and let me know. Goodbye.